Hey everybody, Carl Kamek, talking to you here from Chicago, Illinois, in my office. Just wanted to reach out to you. I sent out an email. Actually got a couple of responses from some of you saying, "Hey Carl, your email account's been hacked," and it's funny. And actually I take that almost as a compliment because no, that's not what happened. It's funny that I did send that email out, and the fact that it has the appearance of being a professionally done email that a spammer would send who does this for a living every day is awesome. Because I'm learning how to do all this stuff. Just like on this video, for instance, this is my third attempt at this video. The first one I tried to upload to YouTube, and it was over longer than 15 minutes, and it got deleted. And then the second one I thought just went well, and some reason there was some problem. So I'm using my webcam instead of my camcorder because I had issues with that. So there's all these complications and stuff, but it's a riot. But I just wanted to reach out to all you guys on my list and say, look, man, it's me, it's Carl Kamek, and I want to tell you a little bit about how I got involved with it in Power Network and how this thing is really a cool concept. I don't know, most of you guys know, in March of last year I was injured at work pretty severely. I was under a forklift. The forklift collapsed from a failed jack, and I basically crushed my head about 1.5 inches sideways. Broke my skull in 4 places, broke both my cheekbones. My wife had to get a call from the hospital. You better get over here. She at the time had our 10-month-old son and was 9 months pregnant, and got the call, you better get to the hospital. This doesn't look too good. You could see I still have a little bit of facial palsy on this side. The nerve's regenerating itself, and I don't have much movement on this right side, but it is getting better every day. They basically didn't have any information until the first CAT scan, and fortunately enough, there was 4 skull fractures, 2 broken cheekbones, but there was really no brain damage other than any of the damage that I caused myself over the years. So with that, life-changing events, kind of like what's important in life, reevaluating situations and things in our life, and it put me on it gave me an opportunity to be at home, have a little extra time, catch up on some of the reading that I've been meaning to do. Catch up on. I went on a documentary kick for about a month and a half on Netflix, and pretty much watched almost every documentary on Netflix. And so and reading these things and these compelling things and these positive things and learning as much as I could. I don't sit well sitting at home, so taking action and doing different things. I've always been one to raise my hand to help out when help's needed. I'm involved with the VFW as a veteran. I'm the vice post commander of an American Legion post that I'm working with. I'm the president of the Chicago Marine Aquarium Society, a saltwater reef aquarium club, and a lot of you listening to this video are in the fish-related industry. So I just wanted to reach out to you and show that regardless of whatever business we're in, regardless of whether we're a lawyer or an accountant or a personal coach or a motivational speaker or whatever the case may be, whatever our business is, we could be selling crafts from home with an eBay store. We could be in a multi-level marketing thing. Whatever it is, this Empower Network is not affiliate based. So we're not talking about our other businesses. We're talking about working together to share information on marketing, generating traffic, and increasing sales and leads. And doing that basically through a near free blogging platform. So with having that time off and with getting back to my story, it brought me into a position to where I can really, I've learned that helping other people and working together with other people is the most beneficial and fulfilling thing that I can do. And this is how this thing is based. So it's all about, I can care less about the money. The information that's in this video series is awesome. So there's tons of things out there. You can search the internet all day long and find stuff about generating traffic, generating leads. You can buy leads. You can do pay-per-click advertising. All these different options that are out there. But the fact is what are you selling? What good are all these leads if you don't have nothing to sell? And nothing to convert into cash, nothing to make money on. And the funny thing is the quality of the video series that they present through this Empower Network is unbelievable. They have the best speakers in the world. They have the best video. You really have to see it. Click that $25 button right below this video. just look at the information. They give you 8 core commitments. They give you a fast start training series on how to set up a blog, how to work with WordPress, all these sorts of things. It's non-contractual. It's $25. If you want to just look at those video things and then cancel, you pay $25 for probably $400 or $500 worth of training on basic blog setup and basic blogging. That'll blow your mind. And it's all based on, they give it all back. The leadership all gives it all back on a 100% commission affiliate program. So this is not about the money for me. This is about building a team. And this team of network concept came from my brother and me, and talking about it, and talking about some of my other friends and family, and about we all know people. Why can't we work together to help each other? Living life with these blinders on, thinking we got to do everything ourselves. The ego comes into play, and it's all about us, and it ends up just being miserable. And you might gain some success. You might be doing pretty well, but the concept of sharing and letting go of some of this fear and anxiety and all this other crap, and just really work on helping each other out, keeping our money within our network. Why would we you can't open the Yellow Pages today, and you just can't pick a number out of a hat and expect it not to get you to just triple the price of what's a reasonable amount of money. Is that free market capitalism? Maybe. I don't know. I don't care to have that debate anymore. All I know is that to give me I'll give you a fair price for the services I'm giving you, and I'm telling you that these services, you can't get a better price than that. Whether you never blogged before or whether you're an expert in the computer field, there's plenty of you on this call right now or on this video that's listening, that and I found that all this training that I've gotten and all my self-limiting beliefs that I don't really know that much, I know enough. And there's technical issues, there's all that sort of stuff all the time. That's just life, man. But I know experts with Flash. I know experts in marketing. I know experts in networking. I have experts on this video that are into web design and web development. But when you talk to them, the graphic people don't really know that much about the web design, and everybody needs to work together in industry, and why not do that on a more personal level with a team that can directly result in everybody helping each other out. And that's what this is going to be about. The team, we are one. We're together. We're working together for a common goal, whatever it is. Put your goals out there. Let's be supportive to each other, and then keep people motivated on achieving the goals. One of my things I just did, from reading a book and from this seminar, 90-day sabbatical from media, from news, from garbage in, garbage out. Stay positive. Read something positive every day. Learn something every day. Listen to inspiring video. These are part of the 8 core commitments that are given just by paying that $25 and looking at this 8 core commitment and fast start video series. And it's a perfect lead capture. There's a high converting capture page that you might think is stupid. It doesn't matter. Look at the numbers. Google Analytics is there. It teaches you how to do all of that stuff, all of this ad tracking, and how to coordinate and how to see what's working and what's not. It's mind blowing, the information that's in there. Then there's upsells, and you're not qualified in the 100% commission program unless you buy the product. Because if you don't know what's in the product, how are you supposed to refer it to somebody else? And it just doesn't make any sense to be like that. And so it was tough for me to pull the trigger on a $500 video series, and after I did it, I had a little faith, and I have notebooks on legal pads of compelling information from top level people. These are some of the top industry experts on a GoToMeeting webinar for 2.5 hours. Turn the screen over to them, look at their computer screen. This is exactly how I do this. This is exactly the software that I use to do this. It's free. This is how I do a pay-per-click ad on Facebook, so I can, and this is what this option does with demographics and changing this and all these different things. And it's just mind-blowing, step-by-step instruction on how to be successful, and these people that just want to help. And I thought, Lou Gallardo, a good friend of mine that might be listening to this video as well, he's a mentor of mine, and he did a Making Ideas Happen seminar several months back, maybe in February of last year, and he said, look, you can either entertain yourself or educate yourself. And the concept of just sitting on the couch and not doing nothing just doesn't work for me, man. And the ability to read a book or to learn about something. So I can go out there and I can drop $1,500 on a new TV in a second. But why wouldn't I spend $1,000 to educate myself, to learn how to be successful, to find a network and a group of people that want you to succeed? I want every one of you to succeed. This is what it's about, just working together as a team, and that's what we're going to be doing here in the next couple of weeks, really firing it off. It's not a coincidence that I was at this event in Austin, Texas. There's a link below here to my last blog post. There's pictures of me with the two co-founders, Dave Wood and Dave Sharp, and looking at me directly and saying, look, I worked my way up to David Wood, and he went out, both of these guys went out of their way to make sure they shook the hand of everybody that was there. Over 4,000 people were there for this conference. It was out of control. Then they announced, coincidence, right? Our next event's in just over 90 days in Chicago. I mean, it's just. I know that coincidences don't happen for no reason. God puts people in our lives. God put opportunities in our lives, and all we have to do is lose the little voice that's saying blah blah blah, all the negativity, and just move forward, take action, and be successful. And that's what this is all about. David pulled me to. I worked my way up to him, and I'm like, let the guy breathe. He's getting kind of mobbed like a celebrity, and finally it started tapering down a little bit, and I went up. I said, look, Dave, I'm part of your team, and I'm going to be on the stage with you in Chicago. And he's like, that's awesome, man. Just do it. And then I'm like, you mind if I get a picture with you? So we took a picture and this and that. And I started walking away. He grabs my arm. He's like, where are you going, man? And he looks at me. He's like, he just took out of his time to just give that little extra time, look me direct in the eyes and say, look, you can do this. Just follow the 8 core commitments. Do it every day. And after 90 days, you will have 2 new signups every day. And that, because of the statistics and the way the upsells work, automatically just about guarantees you a $10,000 to $30,000 a month. And it could grow from there. There's people in the organization making more, $100,000 a month. Somebody in it 60 days with a little networking experience, and so they got some things going for them. But just starting off, he's like, look, you can do it. He tells me, and he's like, I told everybody in the hall yesterday. I've said it before, and I'll say it directly to you. If it doesn't work for you in 90 days, if you're not generating 2 new signups a day, I'll personally fly you out to my house in Costa Rica, first class, and we'll sit down and figure out why, because you're doing something wrong, and we'll figure it out together. You could call it whatever you want, but I can read people. I see people's honesty. I see people intent when they're talking directly to me, and that's what this is about. It's about building a team. Team, we are one. We all must work together so that we can all rise above. It's not one leader. It's not one guy at the top. Everybody's going to be built to the highest level they can possibly achieve through working together. So click that $25 button. Check that out. With that product and every other product, I'm telling you, I'm here to help you. I'm here to do it for helping others. It has nothing to do with the money. The money's just going to come. That's just how money works when you stop thinking about it. And my commitment is, if you drop the $500 on this training video, if you're interested in building your business and learning how to market online and all these other tools that can help us in all aspects of our life, if you don't think that it was worth every penny, I'll give you your money back. I don't care. I'm getting 100% commission on it, and then you will get 100% commission from everybody that you ever sign up. It's out of control because the money is just flowing downhill instead of just going up to the top. And then the company at the top, with their 5% commission, the service fee they charge on the commissions, they end up coming out and they go to Austin, Texas, and they hold an auction with personal training and signed merchandise and posters and all this stuff. They end up generating money and then matching 100% of the contributions from that audience, and ends up cutting a check for $66,000 or $67,000 to Habitat for Humanity in Austin, Texas. Everywhere they go, they're going to affect people. They're going to help people. They're coming to Chicago. We're going to be there. We're going to be on stage. We're going to have a big check in our hand, and we're going to feel that connected oneness of helping others and really truly generating an awesome team. So be a part of it. Click that button below. Check out the other blog posts, and look forward to some more compelling videos that I'll be doing and updates on my goals and my dreams, because I'm putting them out there and you're going to watch them happen right there. You can either sit back and watch me do it, but I'm telling you, 6 to 7 people on my team are going to make over $10,000 in 3 months. I guarantee that. Are you going to be one of them? Let's do it. Let's work together, and I'll talk to you real soon. If not, go ahead and hit the Power Network calls. If you want to be a wussy, go ahead and click that unsubscribe button on the bottom. Because we don't need the negativity. We don't need people that aren't interested in learning, aren't interested in helping other people. And let's just focus. Let's get our team together, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.